Oh no. So nothing's happening. So you might be able to hear me, but you can't see me. Hi, Bob. Can you see me? Because I have no screen. It says I'm live. Okay, well, this is interesting because I can't see you. How odd. Okay, well, wow. I'm trying to fix that. I don't know why. I'm trying to use camera again. So odd. Wow. You can see me, but I can't see you. This is too funny. And you can hear me. I'm turning up the volume. So you can see and hear me, but I can't see and hear you. Okay, I'm going to proceed. I'm looking at a dark screen. So, okay, how odd. Welcome. It's Tuesday, June 2nd. And maybe it's dark because there's a lot going on in the world, and it's called Blackout Tuesday. And it's in light of what's going on in a very chaotic world right now. It seems like a lot of things are manifesting that have been bubbling under the surface for a very long time. So I thank you for being here with me, even though I can't even see exactly what I'm doing, but I'll just proceed and do my best. And what I'd like for you to do is begin in any kind of restorative position. So I can't show you, but you can see, even though I can't see. So if you look at my mat, I have a bolster, I have a blanket. You can use a pillow, you can use towels, any combination. And I want you to just be comfortable and relax. Okay, we're going to really focus on restorative and taking care of self and our own healing and psyche, emotional being, our mental being, staying centered and balanced when everything is swirling around us is not simple. It's like being in the eye of the storm. And often in yoga practices, we talk about the hurricane in the eye of the storm. It's calm. There's this center point where it's calm and everything is swirling and chaotic and sometimes destructive or just change. So I want you to take a nice, calm position, okay? And I'm not showing any time on this yet. I don't know why. So go ahead and do that, and I'll check back in with you in a few minutes, okay? I have my smartphone, and we'll go from there. I'll try and fix this. Mhm. Okay, so I guess I'm still live. It's 5 minutes. Okay, so are you relaxing? So I'm going to do something a little different today. While you're taking your just grounding and taking nice deep breaths, try and nostril breathe only. I'm going to read a poem to you from Hafez. Okay, and I'm going to read one at the end as well, but this one I thought was very appropriate right now while you're resting, breathing. Going into self. Okay, I'm going to get it right now. And I love all of his poems, but this is one of my, I guess, top 10. I want all of us to start talking about this great love, as if you and I and the sun were all living in a tiny room, helping each other to cook, do the wash, weave and sew, care for beautiful animals. We all leave each morning to labor on the earth's field. No one does not lift a great pack. I want all of us to start singing like traveling minstrels about this extraordinary existence we share, as if you, I, and God were all married and living in a tiny room. So let your breath become eased, full on the in breath and on the out breath, so you're not struggling. So our breath can manifest, bring up things, bubble up, thoughts, emotions, all kinds of past, present, thoughts about the future, and just let it move through. Let it all just move through, okay? And in about half a minute, okay, we'll start to do some very gentle stretches and movements. Remember, breath and movement together. Breath and movement together. Okay. So I'm going to start with the bolster under my legs, but you could have put anything wherever it helps support you. If you don't have a bolster, use blankets, towels, pillow, whatever. And if you don't have enough blankets, a little pillow is just fine, or maybe nothing. Okay. And I'll move this. And I just want you to stretch. Just inhale, wherever you are, stretch. Breathe from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Okay, just breathe, stretch, get into one side, the other. Feel the gift of life, prana, the life energy, the life force. And then I'm going to remove the bolster, so wherever you have support, maybe put it to the side and lengthen the spine. Okay. So just gently bring the knees in and just kind of roll from side to side. Oh. So where are you feeling any response? Oh, the left side. Liking it more than the right side. Maybe the right side's needing it more than the left side. Just notice. We're here to experience ourselves. We're here to experience ourselves. Okay, and to heal ourselves in a world that needs healing. Okay, but we have to start with us. Okay, and then just gently hang on to one side, the right side preferably. Stretch your left leg forward. Let the shoulders soften and breathe. Breathe deep. Remember, all of your body, everything, every square inch of your skin every cell, and there's so many, billions, trillions, I don't know, gazillions, wants you, wants your breath, wants your life force. So give it. And in return, you get the vitality, okay, freshness, health. Just gently hold at the shin, the knee, or maybe at the back of the thigh. Remember to gently flex your feet. Stretch your toes apart. Let them get a little space. And then after 5 breaths, or maybe your minute, gently change. Breathe as you change. Okay? Breath and movement. It's like, I use driving as the metaphor a lot, but when you drive, you don't go anywhere unless you put your foot on the gas pedal, right? So when you put your foot on the gas pedal, you go. So when you move, you breathe. Okay, your breath is your gas pedal for breath. And when you stop the breath, everything stops. It holds, it constricts, it restricts. It's not good. Driving, it's okay to use the brakes, but we want that movement, and we want it to be consistent. You don't want to gas brake, or be a jackrabbit, okay? Accelerate, decelerate. No, with the breath as well, let it be an even, fluid movement. So after that side, I want you to bring your knees in, hug, lengthen the spine, and as you inhale, just gently lower the feet. Let the arms stretch apart, okay? Okay, so we're going to gently bring the right ankle across. So if you can get above the ankle bone, that's okay, that's better, because the ankle bone can be a little uncomfortable resting on your side, but do what you can. And we're just going to be passive, okay? The left knee is bent. We flex the right foot. Passive leg cradle, okay? So you might get a little response somewhere on the right hip, maybe the hamstring, the hip. You never want a response in the low back. Never. That's a never, okay? So lengthen the spine. Relax the shoulders. Okay. Keep your hands off of your legs. Don't try and force anything. But I do want you, on your exhale, to gently bring that left knee up, maybe just till you feel it's over your hip socket. And then inhale, lower. Exhale, bring it in, passive, breathe, and lower, inhale. So it's natural when you contract to exhale, empty. And exhale, and hold. Can you hold without using your hands? Breathe. Breathe deep. This is core. You're supporting the core, okay, which supports the low back. Try and take 3 breaths, 4 breaths, 5 breaths. And remember, and then inhale, lower. You can do this in a chair. So remember, if lying down, doing these things is uncomfortable or awkward because you have hip or knee issues, let's do the other side while I'm chatting, then don't worry about it. Just do it in a chair, okay? So we cross left over right and just wait. So I'm getting a little more response here. Breathe into it. So the breath is even and consistent, or a little longer on the exhale. Maybe just a count longer. So if you have, say, a 4 count breath, inhale to a nice long 4, but can you exhale to 5? Go deep. Your edges, you want to meet the edges of the breath, okay? Okay, and let's gently exhale. Bring the right knee up. Oh, I'm getting a response, but no, and inhale, lower, slow to the count of your breath. Exhale, inhale, sorry, exhale, sorry, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Breathe. Breathe. Don't let it pull up the low back. Don't roll up the hips. Breathe. You might start feeling it in the right quad. That's okay. And when you're ready, lower. Uncross. Wait. As you exhale, hug the knees in. Inhale and release. Exhale. Feel what happens. The breath, the abdominals, your whole being. As you exhale and empty, navel hugs the spine hugs the earth. Inhale, we open, fill, receive. And exhale, make some big circles. Breathe. Oh yeah. Ooh, I heard a little pop. Sometimes you self-adjust. You might hear a little pop, things moving into place. Sometimes it's just lactic acid gets trapped. It's okay. Breathe. Good. And release. So we do a very soft twist before we come to seated, okay? So let your arms stretch apart, keep them apart. Lift and bring your hips to the right edge of your mat. Okay, keep your knees together, inner edges of your feet together. Keep your right shoulder firmly connected to your mat. Do not let it come up. Now, if you think you might be a little tight, have a blanket or a block ready. We're going to bring the knees in as close as we can, keeping the spine long, and then bring them over. Exhale. Now, I'm stopping here because that's it. I'm going to start to separate. So I'm going to put a blanket here so that my right shoulder doesn't lift up. Okay? Or you can put it between the knees. And then I'm going to sort of turn my torso to the right. You can also use a block if you have a block. You can use a pillow, whatever you need. But we want to stack the feet. See how my feet are stacked and my knees are stacked as much as we can without lifting the right shoulder. Okay, so I'm going to go across. I think I'm okay now. Yeah, there we go. So feel like this gentle spiraling twist. Your 5 breaths are about a minute. When you're done, you come up on an inhale. Always take your time moving with the breath. It's in between when we are rushing or we think we know what we're going to do next. We're not in our body. That's when we injure ourselves. And it's not just in yoga. It's out there. And I know. I've done it. Okay? So now I'm going to bring my hips over and all the way to the left edge of my mat. Arms outstretched. And again, my feet, knees together. My left shoulder press to the mat, and I'm going to bring them in and exhale over to my right, keeping the left shoulder down. Okay, so I'm going to need a little support under my knees. I'm a little tight today. So every day is different. Sometimes I'm not, sometimes I am, sometimes you are, sometimes you're not, sometimes a little. We have to learn to modify for ourselves. And that's the gift of being in your own body and your own experience. Doesn't matter what I do. I'm here to help you. And I learned from my teachers to help me. Okay, breathe. And I'm going to just roll my shoulders open a little more. So your 5 breaths or a minute, just be consistent. When you're done, inhale up, lower the feet, come back. And once again, we're going to make big, big circles, roll around. Oh, yeah. Gentle. Ooh, I got another pop. Okay, and then roll on to one side in a fetal position. Oh, we love this, don't we? Use your arm for a pillow or your blanket for a pillow. And this is a transition pose. Okay, so just popping up. It's a transition of our energy and our nervous system as well. And when you come up, use the hand of the upper side, wherever. If you're on your left side, it's your right hand. And we always when you come up, always come up from the bottom up, with the head last. Okay. So you don't want to just pop up and snap up. Okay. Why? Because if you pop and snap here, you're doing it elsewhere. And you're doing little whiplash movements to your back and your neck. And that is not what we want to do. Okay? So now, get whatever you need to sit nice and comfortable. So that was like 20 minutes. So say you added a few more little stretches and a little relaxation. You can do all that in 20 minutes. What a nice thing to do for yourself. Okay? I'm going to try something. So come to a comfortable seated position. We're going to sit here for a few moments. And I'm going to see if I can find myself on Facebook and I'll be able to see what I'm doing. But remember that alignment always begins from the bottom up. We stand on the earth, okay? Gravity. So whatever is in touch with the earth, in this case, the floor, the mat, that's where your alignment evolves from. So you look at a plant or a tree, it grows upward, okay, from its roots. And your roots from the root chakra or the tailbone, in yoga we call it the root chakra, connect you. It's the earth energy that connects you, grounds you, okay? We have to start there. So make sure you're over. So maybe you just rock forward a little bit and then back. Notice the difference. Breathe and breathe. And then sort of find between the lines, driving. And then are you favoring the left or the right? Come back. And notice how your spine responds. Okay? It responds in light. And then you want everything to sort of stack and hold itself. Your pose, your alignment will hold you. If you have some kinds of issues that you know might bubble up in the next few minutes, we're going to be here several minutes, support yourself. Or maybe wait a few breaths before you do. Okay, so I want you to roll the shoulders a couple of times. Your hands sit softly, lightly on your legs. Don't pull the shoulders forward. So you want to turn the palms up. The 4 fingers connect right to the base of the thumbnail. The other 3 fingers are straight and point to the earth. This is Yana Mudra. And it's the mudra of wisdom. No, it's not a bad thing. Close your eyes. Probably already are. And just turn inward. And just follow the ebb and flow of your breath. Okay? I'm going to leave you here for a minute or so. A nice deep breath, sit nice and tall. There's a tendency to start to kind of slump a little, lengthen the spine. Let the tongue relax, the inner palate. If you have a tendency to grip, relax at the jawline, the hinge of the jaw, right beneath the ears. Can you hear the ebb and flow of your breath? Notice what arises. Watch, observe, and let it move through. Whatever it may be, whatever bubbles up. And then let us bring our hands to the heart in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. As we lower the gaze, sending love, light, and healing to self, our loved ones, and everyone, everywhere. You ready? If you're ready, come back. Okay, so let's begin on all fours. Oh, look who's here. Come on. Hi, say hi. He's going to teach cat pose. Say hi. This is the cat who came to stay. So sweet. Okay. Okay. So let's come on to all fours. So, elephant hands. Breathe. So we're going to inhale. As you exhale, I just want you to bring the chin in, just start to hinge back. Just go wherever you can go. And inhale, again, if you can't do this on hands and knees, you can do it on the chair. Exhale. Ease back. Use the inhale to push off and come forward. Exhale. And inhale. One more. Exhale. Stretch forward, reach back, and inhale. We're going to do cat dog appropriately enough. Okay? Inhale. Exhale. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Remember, the pose starts from the bottom up. So as you gently tilt the hips back, the spine naturally expands and curves. And as you lift the tailbone and tip the hips up and back, the spine lifts forward, the crown lifts. Eyes open or closed. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale and exhale back. And then we're going to come forward. We're doing this, turning this around. I want you to come up onto all fours and do the hip and rib roll. So you have bird hands, elephant hands, bird hands, alternate, be juicy, move, breathe. Oh, breathe. It's very juicy, spontaneous. Freeform. Move, breathe. Move, breathe. Sending that healing breath. A little more, and then a little more cat dog. Okay? So a little more cat dog. While I take care of this cat. You want to go out? You know how it is if you've ever had a cat. They're the boss. So a little more cat dog. Now I'm going to get this hair out of my way. So you can never really do too much cat dog. Oh, and exhale. So we're going to do a little sequence that I really like, and I'm going to add to it. So as you exhale, gently sit back towards your heels, extended child's pose. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, bow. Inhale, onto all fours. Exhale. The soft little cobra. And back we go. We're going to do the first few, like we always have. And walk your hands back. Be gentle. Inhale, push off from the shins. Exhale, lower toward your heels and bow. Inhale, I'm going to move my hands forward a little. And slowly, a little 8-point. Inhale, a little cobra, strong legs, lift the heart. And exhale, back we go. So let's add a little, shall we? Inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time, back to down dog. Exhale. Inhale into a plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Turn the feet down. And exhale. And back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Down. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. And inhale, plank. Back to down dog. Full down dog. Breathe. If it's okay with your wrists and shoulders, inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Can you hold? Lift your shins. Lift. Push into the floor. Lift your gaze. Lift your quadriceps. Down dog. Exhale. Lift to the sit bones. Don't fall into your upper body. Reach up into the hips, away from the arms. Breathe. Now we're going to step forward. You can step forward or tippy toe forward. Okay, either way, take your time. Okay, get grounded. Once you have your footing, always wait. Come up. On inhale. Woo. And here we are. Okay, how are you? Okay, so I can see myself videoing on my iPhone, although I can't see myself on the screen. Very odd. Okay, so here we are standing. So I want you to do a couple little shoulder rolls. And then go maybe a little more. And breathe. And then maybe bend the knees. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And then maybe take a little wider stance. Be careful of furniture. And just breathe. And breathe side to side. Just let your arms swing apart gently. Breathe. You can lift the feet a little. Breathe. And breathe. 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 Good. And then keeping the feet a little further apart than normal. Okay, we're going to do a little, this is a nice little release. So bend your knees. Okay? Bend your knees. Like you're behind home plate. I never wanted to be catcher, did you? But anyway. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale and breathe. Inhale and whoosh. And again. And if you need another one, go for it. Okay, do what you have to do. Then come back to mountain pose with me. And then let the arms just float to the sides, palms up. Don't lift the shoulders. You don't need to. Lift the rib cage. And then as we bring the arms softly overhead, take a nice inhale and then gently sway toward your left. And up we come on the inhale, over on the exhale. So move to the rhythm and the flow of your breath. Gently, gentle, consistent movements. Exhale and over. Now this time as we go to the left, let your left hand gently release and just stretch that right side a little more. Don't let your shoulder roll forward. Bring it back a little behind your ear. You can look forward toward me or up. Press a little more firmly into the right foot. Oh yeah, we're exposing, we're opening, stretching. And then bring that left arm up. Inhale. Take a breath. When you're ready, exhale over to your right. Let the right hand rest. And a deeper extension of the left arm. Again, don't let it come forward. Now, if this hurts your shoulder, put your hand on your hip or on your shoulder, okay? Never go to pain. Going to stiffness and discomfort is one thing, but pain is a whole nother level we don't want to go to, okay? Okay, breathe. Ooh. Breathe into the set edge. This is great for the intercostals, okay? Expand those lungs. Then inhale, bring the right arm up. Okay, and then let's go into half sun salutes. Exhale, half, and your exhale, up you go. Big wingspan, up we go. And continue, please, half sun salutes. Ardha, Surya, Namaskar. I'm going to do a few more because I love this sequence, and just in case you're new or you don't remember, we open wide toward the light. Inhale. As we exhale, we swan dive over to forward bend. Meet yourself. And then we just open half. And then we fold again. And up we come. The soles of our feet, the tips of our fingers. Okay, and continue. If you're a little stiff or tight, keep the knees soft, please. Don't push into the backs of the knees. That's called locking. We don't want to lock anything. Think about when you lock a door, nothing can get through. Just the word implies something we don't really want. So you want to stay as an open vessel, okay? So if you're a little tight, bend the knees. Remember, it's a dog tilt. It's a dog tilt, which is a forward bend, dog tilt, tailbone lifts, then we fold, and then we come up halfway. Notice my pelvis, there's no rounding here, okay? So bend your knees as much as you need to, but don't push, and then fold, touch something, and when you come up, open up, okay? Do a couple more. And go maybe to the slowest rhythm of the breath that you can. On your own, if you need a little more, to burn a little more, you can go faster. You can regulate, okay, your breath. You do regulate your breath, okay? Normally, we're out there, we don't think about it. In yoga, we think about it a lot. It's a key to our practice, okay? Now, as you come to the end of the next cycle, we're going to do some sun salute standing poses together, and then I'm going to set you loose on sun salute. We're going to go slow and deep. Okay? So some of you who have really active type A minds might find it too slow, but that's why we do it. It's your teacher. Okay? The things that we resist are actually our greatest teachers. Ooh, we don't like to hear that, do we? I know I don't, but those are the lessons. Okay, when you're ready, let's inhale together. Let's do a side sway. Exhale to your left. Your inhale and your exhale. Your inhale. And let's go into chair. Exhale, hold, breathe. You should be able to see your toes. Okay, the tops of your feet. Breathe. Look up. Bring your arms up as close to your ears as you can. Breathe. On an inhale, up and over. And hold. Breathe. Touch something with your fingers. Blocks, the mat, of course. Your feet, your shins, something. Don't dangle. Bring the chin in. Breathe. You should be looking at your mat, your feet, your shins, your knees. Spread your shoulders apart. Half forward bend. Let the hands slide up to the shins or above the knees. Dog tilt, shoulders apart, like you're looking for something, like a book. Breathe. Don't push. Don't hinge back. Lift forward. Breathe. Exhale. Fold. Your inhale. Lift that right leg up and step back on the right as slow as you can. Breathe. On an exhale, start to lift from the hips. Exhale, up and down dog. Breathe. Hold. When we hold, it's the opportunity to go deeper. Your inhale, a plank. Reach back to the heels. Don't let your bottom lift up. Your tailbone's looking down toward your heels. Strong arms. Look out. Breathe. And knees, chest, chin. Elbows hug in. Exhale. Heart. Hold. Your inhale. Cobra. Stretch the legs strong. If you're on your arms, forearms, and your elbows under your shoulders. If you're on your hands, spread the fingers apart. Hug the elbows, extend. No compression in low back. I repeat, no compression in the low back. Breathe. Feel your feet, shins, thighs press into the earth. The snake, Bhujangasana. Your exhale, or two, to down dog. We're going to step forward on the right. To push off, keep the hips high, and up we go. Get your right foot into place. And we're going to do crescent. It's almost mean to do a balancing pose on a day like today, but I'm going to adjust my stance a little. I'm going to wait until I feel the inner cue for my body, and lift, look straight ahead or higher. Try not to push forward. Stay in your center. Okay, this is where your point of balance is, from here and here, the torso. If and when you're ready, let the arms spread apart and keep them about shoulder level for a moment. Palms turned up. Feel what the shoulders do. It's like spreading your wings. Lift, breathe. And as you bring the arms overhead, lift the low ribs. Keep the shoulders apart and down, away from your ears. Your hands will look for seek one another. But it's a process. And some of it's anatomical. Don't force it. You might start with little fingers, maybe a little prayer, or there's a mudra where you interlace, but just connect the thumbs and forefingers. Okay? your 5 breaths. And then we're going to come into a down dog. Plank, lower, cobra, bhujangasana, breathe, and back to down dog. We're going to step forward on the left. So bring that foot up, straight ahead between your hands. Wait maybe. And then I'm going to come into crescent here. You're going to go into crescent there. So take your time. Okay, it's at your pace. If you feel a little wiggly, wait, breathe. Really engage the back leg though, okay? And don't lean forward, stay in your center. Follow your inner cues, breathe. When you get to the full pose, whatever your full pose is today, go for your 5 breaths or your minute, okay? Just be consistent. And when you're complete, you're going to come into a forward bend. Once you have your footing, come all the way up. Careful of furniture. Try and do your practice away from sharp edges. Okay, I'll wait for you. All right. So now I would like you to do a round of sun salutes on each side, the full 12 pose sequence, right side and left side, to whatever rhythm of the breath works for you today. You can accelerate, 3 count, 4 count, or you can really decelerate, okay? So maybe you want to go a little slower and a little deeper. Listen to what your body is asking for today. So the right side, the full sequence, and then the left side. Okay. I'm going to do them both on my own, okay? And I'll just cue what I'm doing, but you don't need to be with me. This is just for those of you out there who may be tuning in and you're fuzzy. I know this isn't a test, by the way, and sometimes we just go blank. But I don't want you to let, it shouldn't be mental. This isn't an intellectual practice. Listen to your body. If you've been doing this, like most of you have, I know, for many, many classes, many, many years, your body knows it. We just get in our own way sometimes. And I know about that too, okay? I can't talk about anything that I haven't experienced. Okay, so I'm gonna do my own on the right and left. I'm gonna go to about 4 count breath, but you do yours, you're probably already doing them. If you finish before I'm done, do another round of each, okay? Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana, Uttanasana, Vanarasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Plank, 8 point, Bhujangasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Vanarasana, Uttanasana, and Urdhva Hastasana, and Anjali Mudra. And again. I'm going to do this one in silence. Just going with the breath. So if you're still finishing the first round, please finish. If you're doing a second round, please finish. I'll wait. I have to see what time it was. Okay, we're good. And I encourage you even to do a third round on your own. So I think I challenged you in the past, but I don't want it to be a challenge. I want it to be an invitation to do sun salutes every day. At least have sun salutes, maybe a few of the stretches and poses we do in Sanskrit. They're called asana. So Trikonasana, Banarasana, Siddhasana. In Sanskrit, all the poses, and with asana, just designate that it is a pose, a position. Okay, and when you've completed, we're going to do some standing poses. Now again, I want you to hold to your minute or 5 breaths. Okay, I'm going to go for 5 breaths, but I want you to do whatever. Again, this is a sequence that you can do on your own. You can vary, okay? So we start in mountain pose, just the first pose of yoga. So get grounded. Remember, everything starts from the bottom up. Let's put our hands right on our hips. Okay? Remember our superman, superwomen. As you step the feet apart, look straight ahead. Okay? And just go with a sort of a natural leg length. Don't okay, just do what comes natural. Then you can take a peek. It should be about 3 to 3.5 feet. Okay? So don't go as far as you can. This isn't a competition. Your big toes should be equidistant from the edge of your mat. Okay? That's the idea. And after you've done this many, many times without looking, your body remembers. Okay? So we're going to pivot to the right. Okay? So you pivot on your heels. You want to keep your heels aligned. So I'm going to turn one foot and then the other. It doesn't matter if you turn the right foot first or the left foot first, okay? But stay on your heels. That keeps my heels in alignment, and that protects me when I go into my pose. It does turn my torso slightly. That's okay. It should. And then we let the arms float apart again. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Extend. Touch. Don't lock the knee. Rest gently on the shin or the thigh. You can get your alignment and then gently turning, another little twist within the standing pose. So Trikonasana, triangle pose, 3-angle pose. And you can see, in me, you can see the triangle of my legs, the triangle of my arms with my legs inside. Okay? Breathe. Your choice. 5 breaths, your minute, when you get to your full pose. And we're going to, when you're complete, we're going to come into reverse. So we're going to inhale. I'm just going to move toward my left leg, not collapse, touch, and once more, a side stretch. Okay, breathe. Your 5 or a minute. You can look to the side or up. Don't push into the hip socket. Stay in the back heel. Strong right leg. Breathe. soft shoulder. After your 5, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior pose, Vira, named after a warrior, Virabhadrasana. I'm going to take a little longer stance as I come up. I'm going to neutralize my hips. My knee comes just over or behind my heel as my arms float apart. Stay in your center. Don't push forward. Don't collapse. Your 5 breaths or a minute. Whatever you choose, just be consistent. It's your practice. Steady gaze is called a drishti. That's the point of concentration. When we focus our gaze, it focuses our attention on our breath. Every pose has a drishti, and it also brings you right into the pose, and then reverse. Keep the knee bent. Breathe, a little more focus on this right side again. So you can be very soft, but it's strong. There's strength in being soft. I don't mean soft, I mean gentle, but persistent. Okay, and after your 5 breaths, we're going to do side angle pose. So I'm going to extend. And it's this wonderful sequence. So if you start it on your own, just see where it takes you. So lift off of the right shoulder. The right hand, the hand with the bent elbow, is either spread the fingers or it's a fist with the thumb on the outside, on the inside, okay? Sorry. But I like to spread the fingers apart or fingers together, but not just hanging out, not limp. Everything is participating. Your 5 breaths or your minute, when you're complete, keep this knee bent as you come up. This strengthens the quad, which supports the knee. And then straighten, pivot. You're still in a practice, so heel, toe, back to your mountain pose, and wait. Hear the rhythm of your breath? Did you warm up? Yes. These are like sun salute. These are heating sun poses. This is the sun energy, okay? It's for a reason. The warmth, and it gets your whole body going. It's great for your heart, your respiration, circulation, your lymphatic system. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to do the same on the left. So I'm just going to do the left side. I'm just going to cue the poses. I want you to do them on your own, okay? Okay. Trikonasana. Remember, you don't start counting the breath till you're in the full pose. Reverse. Virabhadrasana 2. There are 3 versions. We're doing 2 or B. Reverse. And Parshva Konasana. Side angle pose. Side flank. I'll meet you back in mountain pose. How you doing? So I encourage you to create a little practice of your own. Even if it's only 15 to 20 minutes, maybe something gentle on certain days when you need it, maybe something a little more active. Remember, if you can choose approximately the same time every day, although I know that's not always possible, always on an empty stomach, okay, or pretty empty, or that first forward bend can be a little uncomfortable, and that's the main thing, empty stomach, empty bowel, okay? Okay, so I'm going to bring you down to the floor, onto your tummy. If you're on a hardwood floor, I would invite you to take a blanket and have it ready, and we'll put it down so because you're going to be resting on your tummy, okay? All right. For starters, have everything you'll need for Shavasana nearby as well. If here you want to do another balance pose, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do one today because of just the energy that's out there right now, but you're more than welcome to do a tree or half moon or something else, okay? Okay, take a moment. And when you're ready on an in-breath, and we'll swan dive over again. And step back on either side. And up and back. Then you're going to lower your knees and come onto your tummy. I'm going to put a blanket down for those of you who think you'd be more comfortable that way while you're on your tummy. Also, if you're on too hard of a surface, it can kind of get into your pelvic bones a little, okay? So I want you to come onto your tummy and lie. I'm going to check the camera. I'm going to have to check it through my iPhone. Stretch out. Ooh, kind of rock the pelvis and kind of relax it. Let your legs stretch apart. You can turn your feet out or in. I like out. Okay. And then you're going to stack your forearms forward a little bit and rest your forehead on your forearms. If it's not here, you want the neck to be relaxed. See the curve? And you need to rest on your forearms because you want equal extension on the left and right side of your neck. So you do that, breathe. I'm going to check to make sure you can see me. Okay, I'm going to lower the screen just a little so you can see me on the floor. Okay, but you should be relaxing. This is called baby cobra. I'm just going to do this a little bit. Baby cobra. So a cobra, while you're resting, a cobra is a back bend. Ooh, we don't like that word back bend. First thing I think of when I was doing this, back bend is going back into this, we call it wheel. Oh my gosh. And, you'll see pictures and videos of people just whooping into wheel or back bend. And often they're young, very flexible, and they're gymnasts, or they've been in gymnastics or dance, okay? But it's something that is to be learned very slowly and carefully, and I don't even do a full wheel anymore. But this is a back bend, but you want the curve to be long and extended. You need to do these for your low back. Too many forward bends, then we lose the range of motion and mobility, and then we have issues, big issues. So, you're like this. And breathing nice and deep, relaxing. Relax the pelvis, the hips. So there's this part of the body that sits inside the pelvis called the sacrum, and it connects with the SI joints. And we want it to just feel like it's gently releasing. Keep letting go, letting go. It's very gentle back bend. Can you see the curve, the gentle curve? You want that, but no compression, okay? And you can stay here like a long time. It's recommended at least 5 minutes. So I'm going to leave you here a little bit more. You can do this on your own. Say you or a friend or acquaintance says, oh, my lower back. This is one of the first poses that they show you to do. Even if this is too difficult, you can put a little support under your belly, under your pelvis, and lift it up a little bit. Okay? All right, I'm just going to be here a little bit because it feels so good. So you stay relaxed, and you should feel the breath in your abdominals, even though you're resting on your front body. You should feel the breath isn't restricted. You should feel your whole being breathing, and this is so beneficial. This is really good. This is massaging all of these organs and tissues and so forth, colon, all those places that we don't want to talk about so much, but it really is very, very healthy. This helps digestion, elimination, and it all contributes to you being healthier. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you when you're ready to gently come up. Now, I'm not going to need the blanket, but if you want it, you can. And just simply roll onto your back. Oh, yeah. I like to call it sunny side up. And your first impulse is what? Yes, to roll around. Oh, it feels good. So it's pose, counter pose. We did a little back bend, little one, which was a catch-up. Now we're going to do the opposite. Okay, this is like a forward bend, so it's the jog. So we do things, we move things. This is how you keep things healthy, pliable. Mobility. You move things. Okay? Think of gears, any joints. Okay? If a door gets, creaky, what do? You lubricate the joints so it can move back and forth. Your hinges need to stay lubricated. Okay? My one teacher called yoga a lube job for the body. Okay? And it really is. Okay? You lubricate with your breath, and of course, healthy eating helps too. But let's just do this. Oh, you make big circles. Let's play with it. Play with it a little, okay? And breathe. So now we're getting into the moon energy. We're starting to calm down, cool down. And you can pretend you're swimming. Okay, like a little frog. Okay. And it's all so good. And always go opposite directions, okay? So do one direction and then do the opposite, even if it's awkward. Okay, do them both. Okay, and we're going to just gently come back to the beginning. This is always a wonderful stretch. So pose, counter pose. We do something and then we do the opposite. That creates balance. It brings us into a place of balance and center on all levels. It's really when we're out of balance, um, physically, of course, emotionally or mentally, when we don't always make the right decisions, or as I won't say right, maybe the optimal decision, because it's a little out of balance too. So this really does help on so many levels. I can speak for myself. If you need a coping mechanism, you found it. Okay, now you can bring your knees in. I want you to do a dog tail. See, when you tip your tailbone forward a little, see how it kind of lifts my rib cage and lowers my shoulders. I'm going to hold the backs of my legs somewhere without bringing my shoulders up. So I'm going to go right above the knee, right here with my fingers. And then I'm going to lift my flexed feet like so. Okay, so this is almost like a half forward bend if I was standing. And then I'm going to bring my knees toward my armpits. Keep the pelvis in dog tail. Don't reach for the feet, please. I know some of you have already done that. No, no, no. Stay here. Stay here, dog tail. So this is called happy baby or dead bug. I learned it as dead bug. Okay? And your heels come over your knees. Your feet, if you were turned upside down, I would be in more sort of a squat position. Breathe. Breathe. The knees will come closer. Breathe. Some of you might be able to reach your calves, but don't overreach. No, there's no benefit to it. Good. And then just bring the knees together. Stretch your legs up toward the ceiling and your arms overhead. Take a nice full in-breath. As you exhale, empty and bring it in. Inhale, extend. I love this. I love this sequence because it's so fluid. It's a wonderful way to start to come to the end of a wonderful practice. It makes us be soft. So the sun, the ha, the male energy, the standing, the active, okay, those are more linear. Okay, this is soft. And we need both. We need the sun and the moon, don't we? Okay, the Chandra, the Ta, Ha, Ta Yoga, sun, moon. Ha, sun, Ta, moon. Okay, the yin and the yang, the male and the female. We need it all. Use the breath. Soften at the joints of the wrists, the fingers. Let everything receive and release. One more. And then we're going to move into flowing bridges. So you exhale, let the arms release. Do as many of those as you like. Okay? I'm just going to kind of cue you. I think most of you know this. But you can move with me or on your own. So when you lie with the knees bent, you want to feel your knees over your heels. If you're not sure, put a block between your thighs and knees. That keeps your knees and shins and so forth in integrity. You don't want your knees splaying apart. Okay? That's not good for your knees or your hips. Okay, so we're going to look straight up, and we're not going to turn our head because we're putting pressure on the neck. So those of you who know can go ahead. So the inhale, we float up. Just do what you can with the arms. If it's too much, just lift them straight up. Do what you can. Exhale, gently roll. Release the spine and the arms. So coordinate, synchronize your movement and the breath. So an inhale lifts us up, fills us, expands, and lengthen and release. Do at least 5, please. And hold on one of the last, perhaps. Hold, lift. Dig into your heels, lift, in the belly button, golden cord lifting you to the heavens. Release the shoulders, soft gaze, breathe. Soft face, neck, and throat. Don't flatten the neck. Release when you're ready. Lengthen. And okay, take the block away. Okay. Stay where you are. I need to check the time. Perfect. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is your favorite twist. Okay, your favorite twist. So, and you're going to hold it for a really long time. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay? So, remember we did the little twist before with both knees bent. I'm going to do the twist with one leg straight and the other bent, but you do your favorite. And I want you to hold it for 2 of your minutes. Remember, hips. I'm going to straighten my left leg first, right down the middle of my mat. My right shoulder does not come off the floor. When I come across, it's like I'm turning on my axis from my crown to my heel on one long line. Okay? Wherever there's bends and movement, you're blocking energy. So you want to stay open and bring that knee over. Don't force it. The straight leg, the foot turns onto the baby toe edge. If there's more, only if there's more, if you have neck issues or shoulder, this isn't required, but you lift to turn and look the other way. You lift your head, start to look over your shoulder. And your 2 minutes. Feel yourself go deeper. Feel yourself move into a deeper place in the pose. You can't force that. It organically unfolds for you. Just be the vessel, be the vehicle. Okay? So at your 2 minutes, and then when you're complete, take your time moving to the other side. You do the same. Always do the same sequence. Your body loves routines. You may not, but your body does, and that's how it learns, doesn't it? Isn't that how you've learned everything else? You play tennis or chess, I don't, or anything else, learned on the computer. You learn a sequence to do. You open your laptop or your iPhone, and you go through a sequence, and after you've learned it, and you've spaced out and made mistakes for a few times, then it becomes automatic. Then you learn something else and something else. This is how we learn. So this is our practice. Okay? It's not like we learn something brand new. We build on it. Okay? And then we go deeper. In our practice, we go deeper. So I'm going to go into the other side. I'm turning toward you. Notice my chin doesn't lower. Okay, when I lift and turn, I turn from my chin or my ears. And I look toward my left thumb. Your arms don't need to be any higher than your shoulders, okay? Turn the palms up. And your 2 minutes on this side. After your 2 minutes or more, you can go into, yes, what you've all been waiting for, what we all need, relaxation, Shavasana. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and release it. You do your practice, please. Finish your twists, and then use whatever you need to go into a most well-deserved and wonderful relaxation, Shavasana. Just remember to spread out. Take some really nice deep breaths and let it all go. Okay. So while you're in Shavasana, I'm going to leave you there, and I'll be back. I'll be back. So hear the sound, the vibration of the chime. Maybe you can hear the song of the birds. And they all evoke something like a sweetness. It's very charming, the birds. And they twitter and sing and talk. And the sound of the chime, it's like the bells, something that vibrates in us, like any song, sound, music. My teachers used to say that you didn't need to know the words. So when we chanted in Sanskrit, or if you hear opera or a song in a different language, you don't need to understand the words. You understand at a different level. And so it is with song and sound, music. It's a deeper understanding, I think. So if you would like to stay in relaxation and you're there and you're zoning, go for it. And the rest of us, stretch a little, breathe. If you're ready, you can turn on to your side. Keep your knees bent, keep your eyes closed, that wonderful fetal position that we love. I'm going to share another poem from Hafez. And it's one I've read before, and it resonated to read it today. And actually, the name of it is Today. And I will publish these on this page. I do not want to step so quickly over a beautiful line on God's palm as I move through the earth's marketplace today. I do not want to touch any object in this world without my eyes testifying to the truth that everything is my beloved. Something has happened to my understanding of existence that now makes my heart always full of wonder and kindness. I do not want to step so quickly over this sacred place on God's body that is right beneath your own foot. As I dance with precious life today. And if you would like, please join me. And we'll recite the Namaste invocation. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of peace, of light, truth. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste, Om Shanti. Today I'm going to add something that we used to do at the end of every class together. I have angel cards and I have heart cards, and everyone used to choose the angel card and the heart card for the day. But I'm going to choose an angel card and a heart card for all of us. So I just chose the heart card. I'm not going to peek. I'll choose the angel card. And this is sort of maybe a little message or a little mantra. The angel card, is tenderness. First to self, and then others. The heart card, celebrate life. You are doing great. Okay? So, peace, love, hope, celebrate your life. You're doing great. I love every one of you being here with me. Come back Thursday. This will be published in a few minutes, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. I see the comment. Yes, cat yoga, absolutely. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you.